Bird Box Barcelona is a new spin-off to that Sandra Bullock film on Netflix that was really popular, Bird Box. So let's see if this new thriller is worth your time. Hey everybody, my name is Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services like Netflix. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that bell notification for more up and coming content. After a mysterious force decimates the world's population, Sebastian must navigate his own survival journey through the desolate streets of Barcelona. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the original Bird Box film. I thought it was pretty tense at times. I understand why it was hugely popular. This film kind of just crept up on me. I forgot that it was even supposed to be released this week on Netflix. And after watching this movie, I wasn't that impressed with it. I think they had the right idea behind it. Expanded on the lore set in the Bird Box film. It kind of just adds some more depth to this mysterious force that is causing people to kill themselves. But the execution itself is really wonky. Exhausts a lot of its big reveals really early on within the film. Like the first 20 minutes, I was shocked with what they gave me to the character Sebastian that is navigating the streets of Barcelona with his daughter. And what they reveal really early on and then kind of peeling back that, I thought if they had a different structure to the movie, they had certain reveals at the end, it would be way more impactful and just a completely different film. But the way that they handled Sebastian and his daughter and Sebastian's journey through the streets of Barcelona, it makes it for a film that's hard to sympathize for this character and even appreciate the minor characters involved. I don't want to spoil it. I haven't seen the trailer, so I don't know what they reveal within the trailer. But the movie itself, it's really hard to connect with these characters as there is limited backstory, limited flashbacks to understand Sebastian and his daughter. And then whenever a minor character is introduced, that's what they feel like, a minor character. They don't feel like they add anything to the story. And at times it does feel a little bit repetitive with the minor characters that are introduced. When you have your first big scene with our minor characters, and then going off of that, it feels like the same exact thing that I just saw. So a lot of the moments with the minor characters and Sebastian interacting with them comes off as something I have seen before. And so it's really hard to connect to the minor characters when a lot of it does feel repetitive in the same group again. The atmosphere set forth in Bird Box Barcelona is chilling at times. There are a few scenes that feel really grand when you look back at the first attacks and everybody reacting to it. There are some pretty decent action scenes, and it does get pretty gory at times, as when people see this mysterious force and it changes their eyes and they can kill themselves. It does lead to some brutal kills within here. Just the story itself and our characters are not fully realized. It's not fleshed out as much as I think it should be. At times it does drag, and I'm not as invested in this film as much as the first Bird Box movie. And I wasn't the biggest fan of that film, so going into this, I didn't really have that much expectations or even excitement going into it. I just left this film not impressed and tired after watching it. I think that they really could have just changed the structure of this movie, because there are some pretty shocking things. It adds to the depth of this mysterious force that is taking over the world. I think that they really could have made it more impactful if they had it at the end as you're leading up to it and watching Sebastian and his daughter leading up to a pretty big reveal at the end of the movie. Would have left you shocked. And you're like, wow, thinking going back to all the other scenes and watching how that played out and what it actually meant. But they gave it to us and I was like, what am I supposed to do now with this? You gave me everything big, and I'm just left now not really caring. I did like the different perspective to this movie, where that first movie felt like more of a survival film with Sandra Bullock, and the second film, Barcelona, is looking more at the effects that this mysterious force has on people and what happens after that, after you encounter this force. And so I like the different perspective of this movie. It's not like a repeat of that it's not a repeat of that first movie. They try to do things just a little bit differently with the view of this force. And so I did like the different style to it and the different perspective of looking at what happens and how it controls people as well. Where that first film felt like a survival film with Sandra Bullock, this one just feels very different. But still not the best film ever made. I was bored with it, and by the end of it all, I was like, I probably will never watch this again. So before I give you my score for Bird Box Barcelona on Netflix, make sure to check out my channel. Here I do movie reviews, trailer reactions, ranking videos, tier lists, all that fun movie-related content that you see on YouTube. I do it all here, so hit the subscribe button to get it all in one spot. And if you'd like to see where Bird Box Barcelona ranks amongst all of the other 2023 releases I've seen this year, follow me on Letterboxd, and there you can find my ranking. I'm going to go ahead and give Bird Box Barcelona a C. Thank you guys for checking my review for the new thriller on Netflix. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.